guys introduce yourselves and tell us who you are and where we are.
Okay. My name is Casey Sandoval. This is my husband, Steven Sandoval. We are the general managers for the Laguna Vista Lodge Historic Restaurant and Saloon. We are currently in the saloon portion of the Laguna Vista right now. So this is where all of the magic happened back in the late 1800s, early 1900s. This part of the building was actually built from stolen railroad ties. So there were some brothers that were going to be doing the railroad out towards Elizabethtown, and they had gone out of town, and when they came back, all their railroad ties were gone, and then the bar was here. So there's one part in the bar where you can actually see the original railroad ties as well. So we'll take you to go and see those. We do have some of the history here on the wall as well. It goes over our resident ghost. Her name is Eleanor.
Oh, and this is Eleanor here,
Yes.
huh? Okay.
Yeah, so Eleanor and her husband actually came out here, and they were on their honeymoon. So her husband had gone hunting, and he never came back. So she stayed and she waited and waited and waited for him to come back. And she ended up becoming one of the madams, or but one of the girls in the brothel.
Okay.
And she eventually moved her way up to become the madam of the brothel.
So this is a big legend here in Eagle Nest.
Yes.
My first question is if you guys had any experiences with...
Yes. So there are often times that the music will just turn off. We've also had, like, the first aid kit in the back has flown off the wall and onto the floor a couple of times. So I don't know what it is with the first aid kit, but some glasses have shattered as well, been thrown off the counters and broken. We do have, when we have live music, we have some people that are recording, and you can see the little orbs around the musicians. So they're kind of dancing with the music. And
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep. And let's see, I believe one of these also tells you about the railroad ties. It was originally the El Monte Hotel.
Okay.
As well. There was a lot of gambling that would go on in here, so this is a big gambling stop.
And I noticed the pianos, it has a sign on it that says, "I'm older than you are, don't touch me."
Yes.
Correct.
Yes.
These are very old pianos. So, and originally, the bar only went from the front to right here, from the floor to where the candy machine is.
Yeah.
And the height of the bar, it was the ceiling that went straight across. So that was the original bar. The ceiling and this part got added on later for heat and more space.
Okay.
So the original part of the saloon went from here back that way.
Gotcha.
Coming in, kind of low ceiling.
Yeah, that would be a low ceiling.
Yeah, and the bar actually ended right here where the bathroom starts. So all of this was added on later as well.
From the carpet, basically.
I was wondering is that floor original? It's old.
It's
I know
very
that.
old. I don't recall the owner ever replacing the floor. I don't know if it was replaced before he took over, but when there's not a lot of people in here, and if you're by yourself, like the bartenders, and there's no music, and you walk across it, you could hear all the creaking.
Well, I came in this afternoon and I could hear it.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yep.
All right. What else you got to show me?
We'll go to see the brothel. Well, actually, first we'll show you the railroad ties on the way through. Excuse me. So this area right here is where the railroad ties are visible.
You know, it's interesting. I'm staying over at Weathers RV Park, and there's a lot of old railroad ties around there. And there's like a storage building that looks like railroad ties.
Yep. See, they ran the railroad from Cimarron up to the bottom of the dam. And they turned it around there and they went back. They were trying to get the railroad connected from Elizabethtown this way.
And I do know what Elizabethtown is. I went out there and I did a video on that.
Okay.
Nice.
So actually, we'll just go through here. And this is Eleanor's wedding dress.
Oh, that's the real dress?
Hmm.
Wow. So is the story they were on their honeymoon here?
Yes.
So they had just gotten married,
Yep.
and they never figured out what happened to him.
No.
Wow.
So up these stairs is the brothel. And the brothel was actually active, I believe it was until the 1970s is when it actually stopped. So we do have some people here in town that are local that used to live up here.
Oh, wow.
And they're still with us, and they can tell a whole bunch of stories as well. But these are the rooms. And this is all original wallpaper. Of course, from here down has been redone.
Okay.
This is all original.
So she's pretty likely up here right now.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
She's actively watching.
Yes, we have to be careful about having too many people up here at once and disturbing the peace, because when they leave, we have to deal with it afterwards. So we usually do some structured tours up here if we have people that want to come take a look.
All the way down the hallway, even the wallpaper in the hallways are all still original.
Yep.
Yeah, the old bed warmers.
Oh, yeah. I bet they needed those in January.
Oh yeah. This room is one of the most intriguing to me because the flies all seem to come and gather and die in a circle right here.
That is bizarre. Okay.
And we have housekeeping clean them up, and then they all just come back.
And they die right there.
Right there in the circle. So we're not exactly sure what happened in this room, but I do believe that somebody was killed here. That's the only thing I can figure. We have had people come out in the past, ghost hunters and stuff, and come up here and talk to them and get a feel for everything. I don't recall what they found from those. I have been told there's I believe it's a little boy that's up here that cries in one of the rooms. Can't remember which one.
That one.
Is that one?
You know, I'm not like a ghost guy. I don't do that kind of stuff, but I got to tell you, I have a very strange feeling right now.
Yeah.
Oh, the head in the window just freaked me out.
Yeah, this one we just have some storage in right now. And then back here is the back staircase that the politicians would, sneak out the back. So they wouldn't be seen coming or leaving.
And they could go out right there.
Mhm.
Okay. Wow. This is amazing.
Yeah, there's a lot of history in here. So if these walls could talk, have some pretty good stories.
Well, the other place that I've gone a couple of times is the St. James Hotel.
Yes.
That's got kind of the same vibe.
Mhm.
Right. And it was I heard it's closing now.
St. James is closing?
Yeah, that's what I heard.
I had heard some rumors about it, but I wasn't sure.
Wow. So is that pretty much it?
That's pretty much it.
Well, I really thank you both. I want to get you both on camera here, and you're a little backlit, but that's okay. But thank you so much for the
You're
tour and
welcome.
everything. I really
Anytime.
appreciate it. And it'll be published sometime this weekend.
All right,
Awesome.
thank you.
Thank you. Well, guys, I just finished the tour of the saloon that's behind me right now. And it's very hard to describe the sensation that I had when I was upstairs with them in the brothel hotel area, um, especially with that thing with the circle of dead flies. That's just bizarre. And I just had this. How can I describe it? I wasn't afraid. I wasn't anxious. I was just like my nervous system was on. You know, there was like a almost a vibration in my body. Um, so I was, as I said to them, I'm not a ghost guy. I don't go around looking for ghosts. I've never been a huge believer in it, but um, there was something supernatural, I guess is the only way to describe it, um, up there, and it was uh, it was pretty wild, guys. Let me tell you. And I know that I've got to work on in editing a lot on this video because there was music that I'm going to get copyright stuff on that I have to take out the music, and I have the ability to keep the voice and remove the music, but then the voice isn't that great when you do that. I hope it comes out okay. And it was real low light upstairs. And I hope that came out okay too. We'll see. I'll work on it tonight, and when you see it, I hope it's good. I hope it works out. And she did say, you know, I could come back and do it again if I have any technical difficulties. So I'm gonna end the video here, and I'm gonna thank you as usual for watching. Love it, love it, love it when you watch my videos. And I'm gonna turn the camera around and just kind of sweep down this rainy street. Just walk across along this boardwalk in front of the saloon. The main entrance where I just was. Then during the day, there's this outdoor area that's pet friendly. I haven't eaten here, but I've been around a lot of the food, and the food smells and looks good, and people are not complaining. And they've got a huge party. Look at this. Look how long this table is here. And then their picnic tables out here. It's just a wonderful place to hang out. So um, I will. I'll get a meal here next week, and I'll let you know how wonderful it is.